Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Question, have you ever had something that looked or tasted so damn good that you thought, holy crap, this must have taken like 4 days to make and needed like 75 ingredients that are hard to find? Well, today I've got a recipe that tastes like that looks like that, but is definitely nowhere near that. Today I'm going to show you how to make a gorgeous, authentic, traditional Greek style Garidomakaronada. Loosely translated, shrimp with pasta. In this case, long pasta. Very easy to prepare, only a few simple ingredients. I've got a pound of jumbo tiger shrimp that I've left with their coats on. I've got a pound of regular shrimp that I've peeled and deveined. Some of my traditional Greek tomato sauce, I've got a link for that in the description below. Salt, pepper, Greek olive oil, of course. A teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a couple of cloves, a couple of teaspoons of garlic, and you are good to go. So, first things first, in this case, it's a really, really quick recipe as well. I've already got my water for my pasta going here. It's gonna come to a boil anytime. This is like super easy. Power up my element here, get our pan heating, and we're good to go. So, first things first to this, we're gonna go generous towards heavy on the olive oil. And in this case, I'm using about 3 glugs or so, or about half a cup of Greek extra virgin olive oil for this. Very simple. And by the way, this doesn't need a lot of simmering. You just basically start adding everything into your sauce. So real quick, I'm just gonna chop up my onion. Nothing complicated. For this, you can go thin or thick cut. It doesn't really matter. Perfect. So our onion is chopped. I'm just gonna add that into our saucepan here, or our pot. Nice and easy, nothing to this at all. And by the way, this dish takes literally as long as the pasta takes to cook or to boil. And for this, I'm gonna break tradition. Greeks typically boil the shit out of their pasta. I like mine al dente or just above al dente. So it's got a little bit of a chew or a little bit of a kick to it in your mouth. Now that our onions are well on their way, next thing to go in is a couple of teaspoons of minced garlic, or basically 2 garlic cloves. I'm going to go into our pan here, give those a quick stir. You want to be careful here that your garlic doesn't catch on you. So another minute or so, just enough to get everything incorporated. At this point here is where I'm going to add my pepper. A little bit of salt to taste, always. You know what? All my recipes, it's always salt and pepper to taste. There's never really an exact measurement because everybody has a different kind of take on what they like in their food. That goes in. The next thing, 2 little cloves. Simple, just like that, but pack such a big punch. I'm gonna throw a couple of cloves in there as well. And now everything is just starting to kind of incorporate. This is so damn simple, and it's gonna taste, and the flavor is actually so deep and rich, it's fantastic. Now, the next thing. This is a can of my very own crushed tomato sauce. I'll include a link down in the description. I'm just gonna add that in there, just like that. Nothing complicated. You're looking at about 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes. And again, very, very simple, nothing complicated, nothing crazy. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon will go in, and that will give us that Greekness to this dish, and that's exactly the flavor. Now, give this a couple of minutes, let that kind of come up to temperature, and now the only thing left to add is our shrimp. So while my sauce is coming up to temperature, I'm just gonna take some pasta. I always like to try my dishes. And I'm just gonna put it in my boiling water. Well, that's enough for me anyway. Yeah, Greeks and portion control don't really go that well together. So let me just set these up a little bit here. This won't take long at all. Believe me when I tell you, like this pasta will take maybe 5 minutes, and 5 minutes is all you're really gonna need to cook your shrimp down in this sauce. Let me just crank that up a little bit here. First things first, I'm adding my jumbo tiger shrimp. I love these things. Thing here too, I'm gonna add them with their shells, tails, everything on. They've been decapitated, but that's it. I know Greeks that have like eyebrows like these. So I'm gonna put a pound of these in my sauce. Nice and easy. Yeah. See what I mean? There's like literally nothing to this dish at all. Nothing. And I'm gonna take my regular little shrimp here, and I add these as well for texture and more added flavor, that shrimp flavor, and I love shrimp. And I don't know too many people that don't like shrimp. You know, here's the thing, this meal here is also suitable for Greek Lent. So any of you that are like Greek or are fasting for Greek Easter, you could actually have this no problem. So I'm gonna bring this up to temperature and just let that go. And basically, my shrimp will get done in the amount of time that my pasta takes to get done. You don't want to overcook your shrimp. You're going to taste like rubber bands in your mouth, or you're going to feel like awful. Not good. So now checking on our sauce, it's just about ready. This will not take long at all. The depth of flavor will come from the shrimp shells themselves. Here's the thing, this will only take about 5 or 6 minutes, only because of the size of the jumbo tiger shrimp. Other than that, couple 3 minutes and you're good to go. So now my pasta looks almost ready. Yeah, I think so. It's just around al dente. I know, Greeks doing like al dente sauce is not that great. So I'm gonna take my pasta, just let that drain there real quick. Here's the thing, I recently came back from Greece. Yeah, you know it. I've got some gorgeous Mizithra here, and it's literally right off the boat. And when I mean like right off the boat, I mean literally a couple days ago. And what I like to do, this to most Greeks is perfect like on a coffee table, nightstand. Just take a little piece, break it off with your knife, because ultimately at the end of the day, what you're going to do is break a chunk off and use it in a small little kind of microplane grater or whatever you have, kind of like a rotary grater. So grab a plate here, and this is like Greek cooking 101, baby. There's like nothing to like this. I'm just gonna take a little bit here, and this is like a little kind of sampler size for me. Perfect. The star of our show, a little freshly grated Mizithra. Yeah, on what planet does this not look good? I like to go like generous on my Mizithra. I don't like to mess around with, you know, this. And what I'm going to do is grab one of these and just give this a quick stir. Look at that. Just look at this. How freaking delicious does this look? Yeah. You know it. You know it. Perfect. Just like that. Now, I'm a glutton when it comes to Mizithra, so I like to go kind of whole hog or all out, so I'm going to add even more. This is like Christmas in delicious town. So let me grab a fork here and let's just get to it real quick. I just want to try this, and look how hot this is. This really excites me, by the way. That's it. That's it right there, baby. This is summer in Greece by the beach. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. The flavors are there. The cinnamon, the clove, the Greek olive oil. In fact, pick it up an ante here. Drizzle a little fresh olive oil over that. And it'll amp up the flavor. And there's nothing like fresh olive oil. Absolutely fantastic. I really can't stop eating this. It's that good. The shrimp have infused their flavors into the sauce. And like I said, you didn't need to boil the shit out of this. All this took was maybe 10-15 minutes from start to finish. Time to try the shrimp. That is so good. Oh my God. This meal will feed easily 6 to 8 people. Easily. And it's one of these meals that you could do on a weeknight, you can do on a weekend. Anytime, it is going to be a hit. Very easy, simple ingredients, and a lot of fun to make. So that's it for this episode on how to make Greek Garidomakaronada, or shrimp with pasta. In this case, you can use whatever pasta you want, preferably if it's long. Traditionally, that's how we serve it in Greece, and when we make it. You could use a short pasta, up to you, but if you want authenticity, use the long. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like button. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and check me out on my other videos. And until next time, I'm Ken. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.